And the other one I didn't indicate, are we supposed to vote to go into the hearing or no? It's not
No.
like an executive session.
No,
Okay.
you can just open a public.
All right, so we're gonna open the public hearing, Town of Southwick Board of Health. Public hearing, the legal notice was published October 18th, 22 and October 25th, 22. Notice is hereby given pursuant to Mass General Laws, Chapter 111, Section 31 of the Southwick Board of Health will hold a public hearing via hybrid on November 3rd, 2022 at 6:30 PM at the Southwick Town Hall, 454 College Highway, Southwick, Mass. 01077, second floor in the land use room and on Zoom. And it has the Zoom meeting address. It's going to be disposal system regulations, which were adopted May 1st, 1987. And then the most recent revision was March 30th, 1998. The proposed amended regulations on file at the Southwick Board of Health office and the town clerk's office at 454 College Highway, Southwick, Mass. 01077. And the Southwick Board of Health and the town of Southwick website. Okay, so these regulations, we updated them back when the new Title V came out in 98. And when we updated them, then we had to deal with percolation tests, which were done before 98, and perk tests, which were done after 98. And we basically don't have to worry about that now because we had a thing where perk tests were they good for like 5 years or something? We had to review them. I think we still have that in here, but we took that part out. Another section we changed was disposal system inspections now, where we want the people to notify the Board of Health at least 5 business days in advance, and that a member of the Board of Health or its agent will witness the disposal system inspections. Those are the two main things we changed. So we shortened them out
Yeah, it looks really short.
and they now reflect more of Title V.
We condensed it.
We condensed it and we took things out that were already in Title V
That were,
that we didn't really need in here.
Okay.
And that's all there is to it. Is there comments, anything, questions?
as a member, I really, though I agreed to in principle, I'm not sure that requiring mandatory presence of Title V inspections
Okay.
is really,
Can I say something? I actually was waiting for the town attorney to get back to me. I want to amend that part. And I really thought about this. I want to amend it so that the Board of Health may witness. And as I've been thinking about this, we haven't had any problems, for one thing. And if you're that concerned about a septic system, it'd be more like you should be there than each step when you're installing it. That's the big thing. Or if you don't trust these professionals to do a good job, then in restaurants, and we should be there in the kitchen then as they're preparing food constantly. So I'd like to make an amendment to basically put it back to how it was, that we may witness. And also, Alex is got a ton on his plate
right now, yes.
and we haven't had any problems. And I'd like to leave it as it is. I wasn't quite sure on how the procedure is, other than I think I have to vote to make an amendment and then we second it and then discuss it.
Mhm.
So like to make a motion to amend the section on disposal system inspection. Make amendment to, okay, and that was going to be section 8. Do I get a second?
specific. You're going to amend the regulation to remove the word shall, replace it with the word may, and continue on to add / or all disposal systems. So that's the specific wording you're going to change. A member of the Board of Health or its agent may witness any and or all disposal system inspections.
Right, so we're
Okay.
just doing shall instead of may, and we're adding or.
Okay,
What's the
Oh.
difference between the or?
No, it didn't sound right with just.
I thought and is more appropriate.
Well. Yeah, I wasn't sure how to.
They
do- I mean,
may
we can-
witness
we can-
and-
We can actually change that and not put the or in, but I wasn't sure, it didn't quite sound right with just the and.
any.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that's
if you read
what-
it with
that's
just
how
the
it was.
or, it doesn't make sense either.
Well, that's how it
Any-
was originally. Didn't have or in
So we
there.
could do a member of the Board of Health or its agent. So I mean, first of all, I make a motion to,
What Gene said.
well, no, we make a motion to amend something.
Right,
So
But what are you amending?
right.
well, we have to,
This-
we have to vote
just
on the, we have to vote
said
on
it.
the discussion to talk about it, right?
Well,
You have to motion it first and
Yeah.
then second, and then you go ahead and.
And then discuss it.
Yeah.
right. So
Okay.
you made an emotion to amend it. I'll second the amendment,
Right.
emotion.
Mackenzie King, yes.
Jean Nelson, yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna discuss it.
We're going to
Okay.
discuss it, okay?
And we want to, and so we need to amend that last sentence.
Right. And that's how you're going to do it. A member of the Board of Health or its agent may, instead of the word shall, witness any
I would-
and
I would say get rid of and or any.
any disposal
and get rid of
system
all.
inspections.
And get rid of all.
Get rid of and, or, and all.
So,
So the sentence will now read, a member of the Board of Health or its agent may witness any disposal system inspections,
and get rid of the S off of inspection.
inspection. Okay,
All right. So do we have any other discussion? I mean, I told you like my thoughts.
although that was mine too. And you know, the regulations could always be amended
Another time.
to allow for every single Title V to be inspected in the event that there are problems in the future. I mean, this could probably prevent an issue, but there's never been one. So I'm hoping that the inspections remain status quo and that you're not going to need like a big brother watching. So,
But if you want to watch, you can.
but right, right. Or if you have any type of doubts about the person actually doing the Title V, then yeah, you know, go for it.
Mackenzie?
I'm good with it. Let's put this bad boy to bed.
Okay, so. We're gonna vote to accept this amendment.
Yes,
So I make a motion to accept. The amendment, so that section for the disposal system inspection, the last sentence will be a member of the Board of Health or its agent may witness any disposal system inspection, period.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Mackenzie King, yes.
Jean Nelson, yes,
Sue Braska, yes. So we voted on the amendment.
right.
Okay,
Now we have to vote on adopting the regulations with the amendment.
okay. And this was my question, whether we needed to repost this. Actually,
No.
this sentence is basically what the original one was.
Right. Right. No, because you had a public hearing, you have, the public had an option. And
Okay.
nobody's here to
Okay.
listen, rebate it, or,
All right,
so,
so I make a motion to adopt the Southwick Board of Health Disposal System Regulations, the revised regulations with the amendment we just mentioned. Do I get a second?
I'll second that motion.
Mackenzie King, yes.
All in favor?
Mackenzie King, yes.
Jean Nielsen, yes.
Sue Braska, yes. So we are now,
No further
no
discussion,
further discussion. We
No
are now,
public comment.
no public comment.
nobody, yeah, no,
Okay,
So I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
okay, second that. All in
Mackenzie
favor?
King, yes.
Jean Nielsen, yes.
Sue Braska, yes.
Okay, so that's official.
Okay,
Now they're closed.
so I'll retype that out.
all right. I'm gonna go back in.